Libra, what have we got for you? Week commencing the 5th, probably goes through to the 12th. Astral DJ, what they're playing, players. Morning has broken, what the hell's that about? Like the first morning. Blackbird is broken, like the first spring. Notice it turn on the outside, massive arguments. So Libra, let's see. Post it in the comments on YouTube as always. Feel the last part of your watch. So excuse me talking funny, I bit my tongue, so. Face things head on. If you face the chaos head on, with it will come hope, healing and freedom. Look for the dragonflies. Get out into society. Join groups. Look out for the dragonflies, as I say. Either jewellery or pottery, something like that. Those born on the 17th, Aquarius energies, possibly. Any 17th, not just Aquarius 17. Living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Again, we've got, this kid's coming up, so I'm going to say this. Problems with the lines on the marital home. Libra, that's you. Walking away, losing half of what you earn. There could be work problems, financial problems, gambling, debts, something like that. Marriages, close friendships, study, teachers, everything you believe to be true, everything you was brought up to believe. Contracts to be signed, Taurus energy, speaking your truth, the neck and throat, material matters. Release your hold on the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. People, jobs, etc. What's meant to be yours will always be yours. You don't have to try and control it or keep a firm grip on it. The more you resist, the more it persists. So the more effort you put into trying to stop something happening, the more it will happen. There is confusion over something. Somebody or something is coming between you and what you want. You've received bad advice, perhaps from a doctor, priest or lawyer, or you may be making a bad decision because of your confusion and lack of clear thinking. So you may be cutting somebody out of your life when you've made the wrong decision about something. But we'll see if we can clarify that. Doctors, priests, lawyers, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but that is your energy, Libra. Possibly being harsh, possibly being divorced or widowed. Any of those. It's confusion and lack of clarity. Yeah, lies, deceit and theft being found out. Somebody tried to get away with something or take credit for something that you did. Keeping things close to your chest, it's not a good idea because it's going to be found out. Anything brand new about to start, a new home, a new finance, new business, Spirit are giving you the opportunity for all of those. Grab it with both hands because it will pay off within a year. You've been juggling too many things, 2 people, 2 situations, 2 jobs. One of them has to go. It's time to find peace of mind. Take some time out, a day off, find clarity in your life. Things are improving work-wise, financially, etc. Somebody in uniform perhaps, somebody with a limp perhaps, somebody with a darker complexion perhaps. An apology, a gift, communication and improving in finances and career. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Again, they're saying your wishes and dreams will come true if you face this issue head on. But we've got a couple here that both are unhappy. Both want the same thing. They want this to be over, whatever it is. Not necessarily a relationship, but the situation, whatever the lies, deceit and theft was, or the things that you're keeping to yourself. So wishes and dreams will come true, but only if you face them head on. You got to release yourself from that mental prison of your own making. There's been gossip. It's not necessarily true, but an apology is needed. And it will come. 4 weeks is mentioned to 7 weeks. Ecstasy. Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't look back on the past. You played your part in this disappointment, but it's not you to blame. So it's time to move forward. Don't look back. Cross that proverbial bridge that you've come to. There will be conflict. There will be possibly violence. So step away from that. 5 weeks is mentioned. Somebody wants to win at all costs and they're willing to cut the nose off to spite the face. So walk away. Let them have the victory. It will be short-lived. Everybody will regret this decision and no one will win. Your bliss, your happiness is the most important thing to Spirit, and that's what they want you to have. So walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind. You're getting glimpses of the future. You may be seeing visions. This is the psychic, the medium, the tarot reader who's born the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. It's coming out of a very unhealthy situation. Be careful what you put in your mouth, as in diet and medication, be it diet or drugs. You may suddenly have an allergy to something that you're usually taking, and be careful of what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. You will see glimpses of the future. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for your diary and address, positive energy. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the traveller, the gypsies, etc. October the 11th is important. You are loved unconditionally. You've got a father in spirit. They are sending you love. But there is unconditional love of a water sign male involved here. And changes for the better are about to take place. Those born on the 10th living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The 17 and the 10, important. Yeah, female enemy overcome. Somebody's stolen an inheritance. There is a gentleman that's either furloughed, about to start his retirement, or come unemployed. He has to be patient. His ships will come in eventually. There may have been illness and a doctor may be required, or you may be involved with a doctor for all I know, but the doctor is a negative energy. There may be something that cannot be cured. There's a loss of a constant companion. A house move perhaps, or an important building such as a school, hospital, courthouse, etc. Positive energy. Someone has brought ruin to the door, disgrace. There may be the birth of a child or a new beginning for some. If your father's just passed and he is in spirit, he knows about the baby that's been born. That's just come through. Deep down you know what I'm talking about, and you can survive this. That's my Glory Again card. You will survive. There's a land of milk and honey waiting for you, but you may have to find a new tribe. Someone has packed up and is leaving and maybe saying goodbye to a child. Someone may feel orphaned, so somebody may have both parents now in spirit and feel alone and unable to talk to anybody about their situation. You are never alone, they are always watching. It may also be that you feel that your children have been orphaned or abandoned. But in effect, this will be a blessing in disguise. You are blessed. Somebody's spying on you, somebody's watching. And you are trying to protect something you've created with someone else, but in doing so, you're sat on the fence and not making a decision. Just remember, all that glitters is not gold, and that finances and money mean nothing in this world. So Black Moon Lilith is the mystery. It may be that an ex-partner's causing problems, an ex-wife, etc. It is mysteries. Queen of Swords, we've had her once already. She is not a positive energy, she's negative. This is the woman scorned. It is a bitter, twisted, lonely, divorced or widowed woman. She is not happy. The name Fred is important. In revenge and in love, a woman is more barbaric than the man. This is a time to be very careful and think what might manifest over anger, bitterness and revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. So be careful that this person with the Five of Swords is not you. If I can find the Five of Swords, which I can never find when I go looking for it. But I know I've just said it, so it's there somewhere. Five of Swords, please, Spirit. No, can't find it. Bugger me. Oh, yeah, there. So, somebody wants to cut the nose off to spite the face and quite prepared to do so. Astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents a soul expansion, the cosmological awareness, the force, inner aloneness, and the path of the individual. Black Moon Lilith is the dark goddess. She is the ghost to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolises destruction before something new is created. So an ending before a new beginning. The name Lilith means screech owl, so the name Lily may mean something to you. Lilith is the ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. Stories of Lilith appeared around 5,000 years ago in the area of Samaria, where she was said to have been the handmaiden to Inanna, the Queen of Heaven. However, most of us recognise Lilith from the Hebrew myth of the first wife of Adam, so Adam may be important. Lilith also appears in folklore in medieval Judaism as the rebellious first wife who refused to submit to Adam and, enraged, fled to the Red Sea in an area of mystery and danger. There Lilith procreated with other spirits and gave birth to demons. So your ex-wife may suddenly have given birth to a child. Later, Lilith becomes a succubus, appearing to men at the night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency, which we've got here. The lines in the marital home. Throughout the ages, Lilith was demonised. She was the first spiritual upstart. But in recent years, her status has changed. Lilith is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret, and we have got secrets here. When this card turns up during a reading, something lacks. Lilith appears in the dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realisation. Lilith represents a refusal to submit, so it's not a good time to give in, even when this path seems a rough one. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith is the muteness and aloneness, so not communicating in any way, and that's not a good idea. Lilith is a subdued power and a complicated magnetism. Lilith remains awake while the rest of the world sleeps, so sleepless nights. She is the dark thoughts that enter our consciousness just before we fall asleep. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy, or an embittered woman, and we've got the female enemy. She could even be a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling you are waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information till the facts are hidden or mysterious. Something stalks and you feel it, but Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or a dangerous enemy. Although Lilith, we discover creativity and beauty and can exist in the darkness as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule. Black Moon Lilith is arousal, the magical elixir of sex, tantric sex, glamour, seduction, the other woman or man, an affair, bitchiness, the feminine force, an invisible force, complicated circumstances, stalking, the colour red and purple, shame, envy, guilt, rejection, feelings of being replaced, feeling of being slighted or overlooked, owls and bats, haunted trees, the cold of the night, demands of power, control, outsmarting the opposition, winning at all costs, like I said, what survives, what stays alive, creativity, the safety of the womb, unplanned births, which we've got there, controversial art or creative expression, pausing to rest before the next action, which we've got there, balancing of karma, mystery, revolt, revenge, darkness, erotic obsessions, the witch's wand of power. So, thanks for listening. Oh, bottom of the deck again. I can't ignore it because I keep getting this suicide card. There is more people on the edge than you know. Please look out for those that you care about and even those that are your enemies because you don't want to push them over the edge. Thanks for listening.